Being able to live in an environment with better ventilation makes you feel like you have much more energy at home. With this, we set out to redefine ventilation. We were faced with a paradox. Conventional means of ventilation is to allow the prevailing wind to naturally ventilate the building. Given our limited land space, there are only limited buildings that can extract this benefit. If we can overcome these challenges, we will open up a whole new world of design.
Our strategy is to maximize ventilation regardless of wind direction. The airfoil extension to existing HDBs manipulates the wind to induce cross ventilation across the building. In fact, this wind-induced ventilation strategy has been used by termites for centuries, and we adapted this into our design. As the wind strikes on the airfoil structure, it causes a faster airflow on one side and a relatively slower airflow on the other. This causes a pressure difference across the two sides of the building, inducing cross ventilation. The smart window can further accentuate this effect by reacting to the wind direction and then rotates to facilitate the induced ventilation by the airfoil. We want to induce wind from the northern to the southern facade rather than the other way round. This is because our site analysis reveals that each HDB has a hotter and a colder side. The southern side is the hotter side as it permanently faces the sun throughout the day. In addition, a hot and cold side creates a pressure difference that will naturally cause a wind draft. The airfoil structure and the smart window was specially designed and positioned to leverage on this local climate.
The concept selection process was incredibly useful in making our idea more refined and practical. Rather than designing a standalone structure purely for ventilating an existing HDB, which might not be financially justifiable, we transformed it into a living space such as studio apartments for the elderly. Our project is perfectly in line with Singapore's master plan to densify existing estates.
To ensure the quality of our design, we performed vigorous testing on the design of the airfoil and the smart window. After each test, we fine-tuned the design and it only got better and better.
One of the things that make our design project so remarkable is that there is almost no end to what you can do with it. With this combination of the extended airfoil structure and the smart window, the possibility with what you can create are limitless. The design can be incorporated into existing or future HDB designs to maximize ventilation. Singapore has a goal of achieving 35% reduction in energy usage by 2030. At Team Rocket, we make this dream a reality. Just imagine if the improvement in ventilation can help Singaporean households reduce air conditioning usage. Think about how much energy we can save per HDB. Consider the positive impact this idea can have on the world for a greener future.